live from Baltimore, Maryland, and I have some footage from Synetta's family reunion, or allegedly reunion, the HOK reunion. And I want to talk to you today about a current event that happened at Synetta's reunion. And as you see, I'm about to play some footage for you guys, and you be the judge.
I might be all that, but what, dog?
It's not happening here. It's not happening here.
Grown man come up trying to talk to another man he never met, trying to argue with him.
Yo, all that extra, yo. All that extra. Yo, I swear, yo, just go.
He added that
Just go.
grown man just for no reason. What did I do for him to call me to my face?
Disrespecting black women. Yeah, just go, yo. You a pussy, yeah. You a pussy.
Y'all feel like whooping my ass.
And mind you, there might be some language that might not be suitable for others.
Hey, big homie, roll out, yo. Roll out. You said you was leaving, yo. You bringing heat to it, yo. You can't handle it, so you need to leave, B. Please, yo.
It's time to talk. Let's go.
Cause no man in his right mind would feel like a fucking man after you sucker punched the dude and dude didn't fall down, dude didn't bleed, nothing happened. You swung on a dude for no damn reason. And then feel emboldened because it's 100 niggas around you after you did it. So in order to fight you back, I gotta fight 100 people. I gotta fight a crowd of niggas to fight you back. That makes sense. Let me tell you something. I'd beat that little motherfucker's ass. And everybody knew it, and he knew it. That little motherfucker was shocked. Him and all his people was shocked that he hit me and nothing happened. He hit me and my face ain't swole, my mouth ain't swole, my teeth ain't knocked out, I ain't bleeding. The nigga hit me with all his motherfucking might, and nothing happened. It's like when my daughter hit me. That's what that nigga did.
The following is a presentation of HBO Sports.
Hello, everybody. This is Ace from Ace Corner Talk. I come to talk to you today about the current events that happened in New York with Tommy Sotomayor and the HOK family. Now, as we seen in the video clip, we seen how crazy the event had turned when it was supposed to be a successful event. Now, allegedly, those who were there at the event said the event went pretty smoothly, but from some reason or another, there was a breakout, and allegedly a person from Baltimore had sucker punched Tommy Sotomayor. Now, Tommy is a YouTube personality that has a mass following of live stream or YouTubers following him. And as we've seen, he was sucker punched from behind. Now, given my commentary, I just wanted to state a couple of facts about the situation. In no way, shape, form, or fashion do we agree with any violence, or do we agree with shedding any type of negative light on this situation? Because there can only be a positive outcome at the end of the day if we choose so to have one. But if we look beyond the surface and what took place, we've seen that Tommy Sotomayor, after leaving the event, or after being escorted out the event, we've seen that he was escalated, upset, and gave a video commentary about the situation. But was it fair for the individuals to be able to get the sucker punch off? Number two, why did Tommy go knowing what kind of event it was? Because if anybody knows anything about Tommy Sotomayor, they might know that this individual bashes the black women. His platform is solely built around bashing black women, the black culture, the black nationality. That's his whole platform, is about bashing blacks as if he's not black. But one thing I realized in this particular situation, he came to a HOK event, or RBG, Red and Black event, where there's nothing but people who support the red and black, the motherland. So he came to an event that is solely supporting nothing but black movement, black empowerment, knowing what he himself talks about and preaches against. So my question is, was it crazy for Tommy Sotomayor to think that he can go to an event like this and be accepted? Or was it a figment of his imagination, thinking that they would accept him with no issues and no problems? Now, on the contrary, me and some of my constituents, or some of my other people that I build with, we was talking about whether the situation was right or wrong for him to be sucker punched and for him to be at the event in itself. What's up, Zeus is Flippy? What's going on? So we was trying to figure out, was it possible for him to believe he can be in this particular situation and not get harmed, or anything not pop off, considering how the RBG thinks about their women? They think the black woman is God. They think the black woman is above the man, or is in a position or a light that is shined upon them being God. So, of course, him going to an event like this, knowing what he stands for, and for many years been allowing his platform to be built on, is it safe to say he was trying or pushing his luck to come to an event like this? Well, I think so. And me being Ace, want to give my point of view and how I view and how I see this particular situation. Now, with him going to an event like this, I believe it was crazy for him to think that there would be any good coming out of it, because although he's black and there's no denying that, why would he have thought he would be safe at a particular event like this when they're repping nothing but black culture, repping nothing but black individuals, being black, black power, black empowerment? Now, with that being said, the way this event turned out, allegedly from those who were there, first insiders, they said that the event went smoothly up until this particular incident. Now, I don't want to throw anything out there and spin a bad light on it, so allegedly this event turned out pretty well. But what's up, Italian Black? What's good with you? So, much respect to you, bro. So I did wanted to say this. Upon seeing how the spin of this turned out, I believe in some aspects there was some positivity, and this is only speaking from an outsider, because the sources that I had, that I talked with, kind of like said this was a decent event up until that particular point. Now, like I said before, we don't advocate any behavior that's going to put our people, blacks, or anybody else in a harmful situation. So at the end of the day, we want to promote positivity and we want to promote things being brought in a positive light. So what we did wanted to say was, with the guy sucker punching Tommy Sotomayor, I think that was a low move. They said it was a guy from Baltimore, and they had nothing to do with it. But now that all of this has happened, where do we go from here? Now, knowing how Tommy Sotomayor is, he's going to make live stream after live stream after live stream associating every single black individual with this particular incident. I'm willing to bet you 100% that he's going to group every single black individual based upon this particular incident and group everyone under that umbrella just because he got sucker punched by somebody from Baltimore. Now, with that being said, people, I understand that these things happen, and I know these things can be escalated to a certain point that when people of his character have victimized all of the women that he can find on YouTube that did ratchet things, that the behavior might not be succumbing to what we think is right or wrong. He has pinpointed their actions and their behaviors and made a profit and scandalized them before the whole world. Now, my perspective on it, he was putting himself in the lion's den by going to this event. Now, being it might be a publicity thing, or it might be something he did to gain more attention about who he is, could be questioned. Because why else would he go to this particular event knowing all of the controversy he had with some of the key players that were supposed to be at this event? Now, some of these people that was at this event had debates with him. Some of these people at this event had screaming matches with him, threats between the two. So it was crazy for me to think that this would not be an outcome for the worse. But now, as I'm commentating and spectating on this particular situation, I think that Tommy Sotomayor was not only playing the victim role, but actually was the victor. I think it was a rattlesnake versus an anaconda, where two venomous snakes and one venomous snake and one strong poisonous snake comes together and clashes. Although there can only be one winner, I think at the end of the day, I think that the HOK came out on top. Tommy Sotomayor, he went away like a sore loser, and he went and called the cops and brought the cops to this particular situation. Now, Tommy Sotomayor, with him doing that, I guess now it shined a brighter light on him allegedly carrying the title of a coon. I don't have all the answers. I'm just a commentator on the outside. But as Ace Corner Talk brings you the reality of the situation, I believe he should not have went there with the intentions on enjoying himself. People said that he was smiling in the crowd and up until this point enjoying what he was hearing with some of the debates and some of the activities going on. But it was only a matter of time before the mouse got caught in the mousetrap for trying to bite the cheese. People, I tell you, if there's a situation that you would ever be faced with in your life, don't put yourself in the mix to be caught in the mousetrap. Because at the end of the day, you will only be caught in the mousetrap. Now, I'm going to bring more commentary later on about this situation as the story unfolds. We're supposed to have some guests that can bring more light to this situation. I just wanted to bring an opening statement from our studios, Ace Corner Talk, and shine some light on this particular event. I would like to say thank you. This is Ace from Ace Corner Talk. Please like, share, and subscribe the video if you like the content. And everything that is heard is done under the umbrella of fair use and commentary. And with that being said, people, I thank you.
The following is a presentation of HBO Sports.